is a traffic jam.
This, that, and the third.
Traffic jam.
Doing this, that, and the third.
Yo, what is good, world? It's your boy, Calvin Leroy King the third, and as always, I have my lovely co-hostess with the most by my side, Miss Rici Pieci, the one and only.
Hey, y'all.
We thank y'all for tuning in and turning up for another dope episode of This, That, and the Third, the lifestyle show that gives you life. Literally. Now we're gonna begin the show in the best fashion we know how, and that's with shouting out our sponsors, beginning with none other than Maker's Mark. Shout out to everybody making their mark in their respective lanes and or industries.
And then we have Mountain High. Climb your way to the top.
Straight like that. Shout out to Gary and Greg for always pulling up, popping out, pouring up, and putting on in that order. Now, we're going to begin with a rundown to kick off the show. So, Miss Rici, what's topping off our rundown segment this week?
We're back.
Straight up.
Right? Super excited. Back in studio for the first time in 2 years.
Post-COVID,
maybe?
let's call it. Let's
Yeah.
just call it post-COVID, pre-Delta. Fuck you, baby. We won't be here long, trust me. But no, it's good to be outside. Would you agree?
Yeah, it is.
On the real.
So a couple things I do want to talk about before we hop into our favorite topic. R.I.P. to A.J. Johnson. You may know him as Ezell.
Crackhead ass Ezell from Friday. What other movies you remember him from?
Players Club.
Players Club, nigga, make
Got
me
the-
feel good.
Yeah.
He put the damn cigarette out
Cigarette
on his nose. What else? You remember him from Foolish? No, not Foolish. I Got the Hookup with Master P.
Yes.
He was on I Got the Hookup. What else was he in? That's about his rap record. That's his resume there. I don't know.
No,
he was on
he
a lot of
was
hood classics.
a lot of hood classics, but you just, when you see him, you be like, oh, that, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Wasn't he a comedian though?
He's definitely a comedian. That's how he got
Did he
picked up
do
in
a
the
lot
first
of
place.
stand-up? Because I
I
don't
haven't
remember.
seen a lot of his stand-up.
Okay.
So like when I'm thinking about Comic View and Def
Def
Comedy
Jam,
Jam
yeah.
and all that, like I'm like, maybe he was in the crowd. Like I don't remember the nigga. But good dude, stand-up
Yeah.
guy. How did he die? Or what was the story behind it?
It's not really clear how he died yet, or at least I haven't seen anything. But he was only 59.
That's old for now. Niggas is dying every day, B. And I'm talking about like 40-ish.
Okay, but that's not old.
Right.
That's not old.
I'm just saying. it's
How
not
old is your mom?
shit. Grown? I don't know how old are mothers? 60?
Mama King, your son does not know how old you are.
Sister Sherry, how old is
How old is your mother?
I don't know. I just say happy birthday. I don't say a number. I think she was born in fucking 59. Exactly.
So she's older than my
She
mom.
grown as hell.
So she's in her 60s.
Yes, my mother's definitely in her 60s.
Okay.
Like early 60s.
But I'm gonna need you to know the age. Anyway, more importantly, he passed and he didn't have no life insurance.
Come on, man.
What's going on with y'all? Like, I need for everybody in the black and brown community to get some life insurance, especially if you're an actor. Like, if you're if you're a public figure.
Type shit.
His wife started a GoFundMe,
Come.
and she was like pleading. She was on Instagram Live.
Help us.
Yeah.
Help us.
She was like, where are all his friends? Where's all the love that he received when he was alive? I guess the goal was $20,000, right? Since then, she has gotten, like, I think they surpassed the goal at
I would
$23,000.
assume Ice Cube alone.
Well, I don't know if he.
Chris Tucker alone.
I don't know. I didn't see any of their names.
But again, I'm not saying that that's their responsibility.
It's not their
Right.
responsibility.
It's his responsibility to have some goddamn
Life insurance. Hello. But the actor Michael Blackson, he gave $10,000.
Nice.
Yeah, like that's you saying
No,
like
I'm just saying, that's nice of him. I was like $10,000 if I die. Would you give me $10,000 for my funeral? Funerals are about $10,000.
if you didn't have it, yeah, like
But you should have it though.
you should have it, y'all. Look, y'all get at me if you don't have no goddamn life insurance.
You don't have a
that
resource.
is ridiculous.
You
I'm
know,
here.
Rici your source.
Right.
Man,
That was good.
But R.I.P. I heard he was found passed out in a restaurant. Did you hear like the circumstances surrounding his death? Like,
No, it was a shock. I literally went on. I was at a meeting Monday morning. I went on Instagram like, what? He
During your
died?
what
Yeah.
the fuck are you doing on Instagram?
Yeah, I was. You don't be on Instagram in your meetings or
No, boy,
trainings?
I be on Facebook. My mama's 60. I'm grown. Anyway, man. R.I.P. Can we slow clap the brother out, man?
Yeah.
So y'all, man, get y'all life insurance together. Check on your loved ones, man. You know what I'm saying? Like first it was, what's buddy Omar,
Michael.
Cave,
Williams.
Michael K. Williams, and now,
I know.
bro, you know what I'm saying?
That one hurt me. And my dad was like, "It hurt you, boo?" I'm like,
What?
because I feel like
What does death have to do with you?
because I just feel like I knew, I watched him on The Wire, Omar.
You familiar
Then I
with his
watched
career?
him evolve
Yeah,
into different
yeah.
roles, and the last role he had
You
was.
were a fan.
Yeah,
You were a fan.
I was. It was
It's all
so
good.
sad.
It's all good. But R.I.P. man, who you think gonna die next?
I don't know, but I'd be low key thinking about that.
Yeah.
Like,
somebody else gonna die.
Even because it comes in threes, so it's like, who's next?
But these niggas are not connected. We can't count 1 and 2. They have nothing to do with each other besides they're entertainers.
But it comes in threes, so expect one more.
Okay. Well, we picking.
I don't know, because last time he said
She killed
DMX.
DMX.
Yep, see?
She killed Black Rob. You killed Biz Markie. Nigga, she's 3 for 3 in this motherfucker. Anyway, what else we got in our rundown?
Oh, so we talked about death. Now let's talk about birth.
Yes.
Congratulations to Jeezy and Jeannie Mae, right? On expecting their first child.
Okay. A little Asian persuasion.
Okay, so this is interesting to me. Now, I'm a fan of Jeezy, right?
You were.
What do you mean I was? I
What
still am.
has Jeezy given you a reason to be fan of Rici?
I'm just saying, I like Jeezy,
He's
right?
now old Jeezy. There's no more, you know what I'm saying? The last time you saw Jeezy was Versus.
Yeah, really. No, but I like him, right? And I like her. I think they were odd together to me at first, but she didn't want any kids. She was married before, and she didn't want any kids.
Is this the lady from The View or something?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
The Asian.
Yeah.
But now she's happily pregnant, having a baby. So I say all that to say that sometimes it just be the person you're with you
Type
don't want
shit.
any kids with.
Type shit.
And when you get with somebody else, they can change your whole view and just make you look at things differently. So for that, I'm like super excited for them just because I think they balance each other out, even though it,
It's an odd couple,
why
but it
he
works.
did, out of all the women in the world. But whatever.
Love is
you love who you
love is
love.
nice. Right.
Right. Whatever.
Asian
But yeah,
people meet
congratulations.
Jeezy had a account on there. What else we got?
Oh, we didn't talk about, because last week was our third Thursday for those who showed up.
Were you there?
If you were not,
Were
you missed
you
it.
there?
You missed it.
That's it.
But what did you think about the Ja Rule and Fat Joe?
Pleasantly surprised, actually, right? So when you hear that lineup, you like hated it, but then when you get into it, like the way that I feel like scripting these battles and these verses is very entertaining, right? Because what do you want more than to see two hip hop borderline legends? You know what I'm saying? Depending on who you're talking to, talk shit about each other live on TV or Instagram in this case, and playing their hits back and like I'm talking about, it's like a roast contest meets a battle, a rap battle. You know what I'm saying? And for that reason, I liked it. And it's like you buy into it and you believe it. Like Fat Joe was clowning this nigga Ja Rule.
Okay, so I've never known Fat Joe to be that.
What?
That guy that he was doing verses.
Do you watch his platform?
Now I watch his the Fat Joe show on Revolt.
Okay. Revolt.
Like,
What's up? Hey boo.
Y'all don't have a lot of content, but that's the whole. I'm not gonna go off on that tangent. Okay.
Y'all need us.
Really, y'all do.
Put a pin in that. Go ahead.
So I do watch his show. He calls himself Jopra, right? He's a Oprah, right? And it's okay. It really looks like it's on Zoom, and and he's just talking to different people, so it's okay. But I've never known him to have many hits. He has some. Right?
He's fuck around.
Lean Back was mine.
Lean Back. Yeah.
Okay.
Lean Back was that shit.
So, but he was just talking like big shit.
Yeah.
I was like, who is this guy? I don't.
What does he have?
And I didn't, obviously I knew him and Ja never really had any major beef. So I knew it was for entertainment purposes, but I was excited about Ja Rule because I was there for all of those hits. Yeah. I was there for all of it.
We was there.
All of it. And so he was coming hit after hit
But you
after
know what
hit.
he didn't do that I really wish he would have done?
What?
That song with Bobby Brown. And I know you getting bored dealing with him. You don't remember that song, Z? When they was outside by the helicopter and Bobby Brown came out with the cracked jaw and was just like, damn, I ain't seen Bobby Brown in years. And it's now Ja Rule featuring Bobby Brown.
No.
Oh my God. Where were you? We were like maybe 17, 19 years old.
I don't remember that song.
I'm gonna play that shit for you after the show, G.
No.
I wish he would have brought them motherfuckers out. But he brought out everybody. He brought out
Ashanti.
Vita, Ashanti, Lil Mo.
Yeah.
Remember when we was talking about Lil Mo, how like she helped so many people springboard their career, but
Yeah.
what happened to hers? That shit has to be a lonely place.
That has to be
put
depressing.
on her, I ain't put you on, but I'm no longer on. I'm the crackhead hoe that motherfucking Fat Joe is talking about.
Okay, so let me clear that up. he was not talking about her.
You talking about Vita?
Okay, so look,
Vita.
and don't get me, look, I don't know Fat Joe, y'all. I ain't defending him, but I'm just saying.
You know he's
he
fat.
was in the moment, and I think he was just talking big shit.
Yeah.
Now, if that applies to you,
Right.
then
What was the saying you said?
A hit dog hollers.
hollers. I had never heard that before.
That's
if
some
the shoe
old
fit,
stuff.
wear it
Yeah.
type shit,
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah.
Truth hurts type shit.
Yeah.
Thing.
So I don't think he was talking about, because I told you I didn't even know Lil Mo was like on drugs or did
Right.
drugs like that. Vita just looked like she
She
needed
came
help.
out, niggas like da 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 da. Damn, yuck. She looked yucky. She was thin and trim, but she looked yucky.
She looked hungry.
She looked famished.
hungry,
She
but-
looked pretty famished.
Ashanti looked good. So I mean,
Oh, Ashanti always looks good. Like Ashanti. Go ahead. What was that?
is she the one that got away?
Nah, we gonna get into that later. I'm just talking about just in terms of like, she's framed up, dog. Ashanti
very
is
pretty.
framed up. It
She's
looks
very
like she
pretty.
takes baths in milk, and she's not aging.
No.
And she has hits, and she's not, she's not stingy with them. She will come out and perform
Yeah.
her hits and take you back there.
Yeah,
I love Ashanti.
yeah. So no, that was a good verses. So I did, because we didn't talk about that. But that's really it. Let's hop into relationships, unless you got something else.
I just wanted to shout out real quick Cedric the Entertainer, man, for hosting the Emmys.
I missed them.
They had an intro that was dedicated to Biz Markie. And it was a shot. They was like, you got what I need, but you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. But they was singing to television instead of a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like how much they love TV, because it's the Emmys.
Okay.
They celebrate TV
Okay.
shows and shit like that. And LL did a pop out.
Okay.
And then they was floating around the crowd.
You talk about who doesn't age.
LL, yeah, straight like that. But they did a pop out where people were already planted in the audience to also sing along with them. So like Tracy Ellis Ross, Anthony Anderson. There's the real gay dude from the new Cinderella movie that's getting real popular. The black dude, he like I don't know what you call it.
I don't know him.
Real flamboyant dude. You know this nigga if you see him. But he's funny though. Yeah, I will get that nigga that. He's
Is
hilarious.
he openly gay?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
nothing but gay. But yeah, it was just a good intro is what I'm saying. I didn't watch the Emmys, but I did watch the intro, and I appreciate the fact. I know it's not the Oscars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the Emmys hosted by
TV.
Cedric the Entertainer was dope to me.
That's good.
Yeah. But anyway, that wraps us up for our rundown. So now we're going to go into our favorite topic on this, that, and the third, and that's none other than
Relationships.
So Ms. Rici, what's topping off our relationship segment this week?
Let's see what we got, y'all. Okay. Hashtag Dear DC. I have a good friend of 4 years that I've never stepped to. She's smart, attractive, and really fun to be around.
Type shit.
We hang out and I occasionally bring my dates around her. Well, a lot of my friends and family tell me how they see how she looks at me and for me to make something happen with her.
Okay.
I do like her, but I wouldn't want to potentially ruin our friendship if it didn't work out. Should I try it with her or not?
Yikes. So obviously there's a young man asking about this friend that he wants to take it there with. Me personally, I would say there's nothing wrong with fucking on your friends. As long as it's mutually agreed to that we still gonna be friends regardless. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of it's easier said than done. I get it. But it's kind of like one of those things where it's kind of like, if it happens, it happens. But like premeditating it and like setting it up and without the bam, nah. But like right before, and I kind of go back and forth on this because I don't really like to talk during sex, because I told you that story about how I talk myself out of sex. So I really don't want to really have that contract signed right before a tip is entered. But it's kind of like, man, I just want to let you know, like, man, you still just my friend, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of want that to be understood. But if there's a way to kind of have that exchange, fuck buddies, right? We still buddies, even though we fucking. I would love that, because I think friendship is better than sex a lot of times.
Yeah.
And it's more, it has more longevity
It lasts
to it.
longer.
It has more longevity to it, right? But again, I don't think that we have to be either or. It can be yes and. You can be my buddy and I can be fucking on you, or have fucked you just one time, and we can still be friends. So that's like optimal to me. Like I would rather sleep with my friends than my enemies. Like who the fuck I'm gonna fuck? Strangers? I would love to fuck all my female friends, but I want them to still be my friends after I continue to move down the line.
And that's the part that
That's
won't
that
happen.
part right there. Yeah,
That won't happen.
Because the part about him bringing chicks around and her who at the bam, that nigga know what he be doing. You know when a chick like you know when a dude like you, and you know when they don't like you, bringing company around. Like, man, I thought this was no plus ones in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We the single ones that be sitting together at the wedding, not with anybody. Where I fuck you gonna bring a date? They feel cheated on, and that's your friend. So it's a slippery slope, but I think it's possible. What say you?
I don't think it's possible.
It's possible, dog. Anything's possible.
Anything is possible, but it's not gonna last.
What's not gonna last? The sex or the friendship? Both.
Both.
I know exactly.
Because
It's
I
like
feel like somebody is going to get emotionally attached.
type shit.
And you could have a good run. It could be a whole month, right? I was gonna say 6, but we're not even going. It can be a one good month, right? And one of those people are going to be like, hey, so where you going? What you doing? It may just start off as like asking too many damn questions.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why are you calling me?
After you smash, chicks do become space invaders. And maybe dudes too, I don't know, but mine be very
Be
entitled.
FaceTiming
Be
you. Like,
very-
whoa.
FaceTime? We
No.
text. You don't need to see my background ever.
So yeah, I just think, I do agree, yes, it would be ideal if everybody can stay inside their pockets and move forward, but I ain't found that, so I don't think it can work.
I know it can work from personal experience. I will say that I have great friends that I've slept with. You know what I'm saying? And it's not on those.
And are you all still friends?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
all
we can
still
do-
hang out?
We could do deals together. I don't really hang with people though, but yes, like if the situation called for it, we would hang, we would kick it, we would do whatever. But it's just not, you know what I'm saying? It don't
Okay.
have to be that.
Okay.
It don't have to be all that emotional.
Living in the
ties
same
and-
state, you sleep together, and then you have to interact on a day-to-day.
No, you would choose to interact. You would choose to continue interacting. What is this? You
Let's
sound like
say
that sounds like a coworker. I have to interact. Who the fuck do I have to interact with?
Okay, so let's do that. It's a coworker, right?
Nah.
Y'all friends,
Nah.
and see Calvin
That's
is
not my friend.
fooling
That's my
you all,
coworker,
right?
though. That's my coworker. I'm not
Because-
fucking on my coworker.
But that's your friend.
It's not. It's my coworker. I don't
But
like
say,
my
but
coworkers.
say y'all, say you did.
Okay.
Say you did.
I've never seen that shit work. I've never seen that shit work. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about coworkers. We're talking about friends. Our foundation is strong enough to weather this storm of your emotional roller coaster. I'm gonna send you on. Fuck you mean, man? Next
That
question,
wait, that you're finna send them on. Did y'all catch that? Okay, next
Anyway.
question, because he will send
It's
you on
possible, dog.
Okay. Would you date someone that's 10 years younger than you?
Hell yeah.
I said the same thing.
Fuck not.
Why
Why
not?
the fuck that? But it seems like it's different for women though. It seems like y'all usually date older dudes and y'all fuck younger dudes.
It said
Yeah, consult
date.
the source.
I mean, it could be date. We could be dating,
What is
fucking,
dating? How do we define dating?
hanging out.
Yeah. Hang out with a 30-year-old woman. That's no problem.
Yeah, I hang out. Yeah,
You hang out with
keep
a late
me
20
young.
guy.
Yeah,
Late
keep
20
me
guy,
young.
right.
Show me something I ain't seen before.
Why don't you come over and see me sometimes? That's a no-brainer though, G. But what's too young, right? So it's like, okay, if I'm
10
40,
years is
that's a stretch, right?
That's a lot.
But for a dude and females mature faster than like a 30-year-old woman is my peer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's my peer. For you, you're babysitting. So like, what age is too young? It's like, man, I can do. You can do 29. You can do 25.
I probably
What's the
wouldn't-
youngest that you can hang with?
10 years is probably it.
10 is
so
cut off.
yeah. So 25 would be too young.
Right.
You got to be
Yeah.
yeah.
You got to be one of them. You got to be one of them. For me, I think it's kind of that. I would say 15. I'll say 15 because I'm saying, man, a 25-year-old woman is like a grown woman sometimes.
sometimes.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So
But I can see 15 for guys.
yeah.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, that's reasonable. But I think it comes down to like obviously the energy, the vibe, but the conversation. Bitch, if you don't know the Isley Brothers, I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? I was at the club the other day. I shouldn't have been there, but I was there. And I'm just, doing my thing with the band, blah, blah. And this young lady was just smitten with your boy. I don't know, I think it's the braids. She said, man, oh my God, you're like, first of all, women, stop calling niggas beautiful, pretty, whatever girls get called. But she was on that shit, like, oh my God, you're so fucking gorgeous. Okay, thank you. Anyway, we dancing, and they was on some throwback, like Tevin Campbell.
Yeah.
Band, I'm singing my shit with the band. And I noticed she dancing and she vibing. I'm like, you don't know the words to this song? You don't know Can We Talk? She said, nah, but my mama love this shit. I'ma head out. I'ma head the fuck out. With your mama?
You should have said, where your mama at?
Where your mama at, G? Where's your mama at, G? Talking about. I said, man, that further lets me know I don't need to be in this motherfucking establishment, dog. So I think that's a big part of it. How can we connect and relate? Is she mature for her age at 25, or is she immature as 35-year-old? Because I would rather have the mature 25-year-old. So it depends.
Yeah. Would you date yourself?
Hell yeah. And I would treat myself so well, dog.
No. Okay.
Oh, what?
I want you to really think about this. Would you date you?
Yeah. Again, I say for the record. Like, I feel like the ground that I walk on needs to be worshipped. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I've met motherfuckers that get that. But I wasn't ready to receive that. So now if you keep taking, they're like, nigga, come on, son. Yeah. Enough is enough. But yes, one, and that's with all, due respect, like on some Paul shit. But I would definitely, I'm date worthy. I'll put it like that. I'm very date worthy. I'm that nigga. I just put it like that. So yeah, I would definitely date myself. What say you? Because you a savage.
I don't know.
You a savage. Right. You a savage. You're a bit hard to deal with. Too hot to handle, too cold.
I bless those that are able to deal with me, but I don't know if I could date me. That's why I could never date another Sag.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like we're too much in the same, and I don't want to deal with that shit.
Right. I just feel like I'm that nigga that's going, again, I'm going to challenge whoever I'm dating. I'm going to cherish whoever I'm dating. And I'm not talking about fucking. I'm talking about dating.
A relationship.
You know what I'm saying? A whole relationship? Yes. Gonna treat you right, gonna spoil you, gonna do all these different things. And a person like that, I feel, is worthy of, dating somebody or being dated by somebody. Type shit. So I'll definitely be there myself. I definitely wouldn't recommend you date you.
I wouldn't.
No, you would break your heart.
I would. I would be annoyed as fuck.
You would break your heart and your leg.
I want y'all to understand what he said. He doesn't date often. He's not like in relationships often. So.
Cause what are we doing? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Joe. Like, I just feel like I'll probably settle down at
59.
59. About 59. Give me a nice little 40-year-old stain. Cause it's different when you're 60. You can date a 40-year-old motherfucker. Now that's 20 years different. But she finna die too. Just like, we're not living that.
But she got enough life for her to take care of you to your last days. Yeah.
Stimulate that uterus. Whatever. Oh, I was gonna ask you this too, and this has to do with relationship with partner on docket. How is it that people envision their significant other being versus in reality? You know what I'm saying? Like that difference. Because has anybody been like, man, I just want me a divorced mother of two that's thick as hell and can order food well? Like, I don't think niggas want that or envision or dream of that. But that's kind of what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Like, she might not be able to cook. She might have kids. She might have been in some tumultuous, traumatic-ass relationships that you now have to deal with the repercussions thereof. But what do you think about, do people just settle when it gets to, when reality hits? Or is it like, can you just hold off until you find that ideal woo-wop-de-bam that you've been looking for all your life?
So I think that happens a lot. I think, especially with women, we be in our head of what we want.
Right.
I want them to take long walks. I want them to pick up the kids. I want them to cook. I want him to have this ready when I get home. All of that. And in reality, his ass be like, did you get the kids? What are we eating for dinner? I'm not walking.
I work construction.
Yeah, like.
I'm tired.
It'd be completely opposite. I think a lot of people settle.
Yeah.
I do. And I don't know why. Either they settle or they go back to what they know. Right? They go back to their ex. They go back to
Type shit.
whoever they were comfortable with. And my view has always been, once I'm done, I'm done. I never go back.
Type shit.
And there's 300 and something billion people in this world. You have options. Try again, right?
Cast your reel.
Um,
There's so many fish in the sea.
The time we spent together was great. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Now we're gonna go our
Exit is on your left. You know what I'm saying? Grab everything you came with.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm not like rushing marriage, because I just don't want to settle.
I think that people have this preconceived notion of what they think it is that they want, when all people really want, women want security and men want respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want love the way that it matters to us, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm respecting you, but I give you no security in any shape, form, or fashion, like, a female probably won't be attracted to that.
No.
If a dude has a woman that is financially stable, she's strong as hell, she can shoot the gun better than he can.
Yeah, but she don't
give a
respect
fuck.
him.
Yeah. If you disrespect this nigga, that's not love.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, we kind of have these preconceived notions of what we think we want, or what society projects onto us that is ideal.
Yeah.
And then you really boil it down and you refine it, and you're like, well, actually, all I really want is respect. All you really want is security. All I really want is honesty, loyalty, whatever those essentials are.
Yeah.
And then we don't settle for that, but we satisfy our need by finding that, or allowing that to find us. But yeah, it's not going to come in that package that you thought it was going to come in, more than likely.
But then when we see people like, we see couples whose energy just like, oh, they look so good together.
Give an example. Give an example of somebody whose energy that you just, as a couple, you kind of like.
A famous couple,
Yeah,
so everybody
like
knows.
people know.
So the Wades, for example.
Ways, yeah, they get each
Gabrielle
other. They get each
and Dwayne,
other.
they
As weird
just-
as they are to us, they get each other.
Right?
They
It
get
just-
each other.
Of course, Beyonce and Jay.
B and J.
Would
you say the
Alicia Keys is Swiss.
Swiss? Okay.
Like they really just, I feel like
They
just,
get each
because
other.
even Swiss said, yeah, she be having me do some crazy stuff, but it's like, I like it. It's
Yeah.
opened me up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she put me on.
That
She said,
piece.
The Currys.
The Curry.
Not the ones that's finna get divorced. The babies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Aisha and Steph.
Yep.
I kind of like their vibe.
LeBron, Savannah.
LeBron and Savannah. The Smiths? Or have they
Oh yeah, definitely the
Smiths,
Smiths.
okay,
I think the Smiths are like the
golden standard?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they just, whatever.
I mean, because
It's
they've been
whatever.
together, what, almost 30 years
Yeah,
now at this point?
Yeah.
Nigga, we here.
Yeah, nigga, we made it. Okay. Did you have anything else in relationships?
I might have one. Which is more important when you're dating? Honesty or consistency?
Say it again.
Which is more important when you're dating? Honesty or consistency?
I honestly would say consistency.
Because he's not going to give you the honesty.
Hey, what he say? Nah, my nigga Ye said that shit on jail. What he say? He said, I'll be honest, we all liars. Like, nigga, we all liars to some degree. It's just a matter of what degree do you lie to. And it's not the, bald face, this is your baby lie. It's the, I can't lie. Like, that's fine. Stroke my ego. You know what I'm saying? Like, lie to me. Nikki Giovanni said that to James Baldwin in that interview. She said,
Lie to me.
Lie to me. You lie to this white man all day. You lie to these people, that people.
Yeah,
And you
don't come
and I
home
get the
with
worst
this.
of you.
Yeah, I don't want
Nigga,
that.
lie to me.
I agree.
Lie with your energy.
Yeah.
Lie like you got, you know what I'm saying, you're excited to see me. All that type shit. So yeah, I would say I want a consistent liar rather than an inconsistent truth teller. I don't want to know the truth all the time. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tell me I got a booger in my nose, nigga, I'm mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm joking, but I'm serious. Because it's like, I'm embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Now you put me in a position where I'm embarrassed. Versus, okay, prime example. Don't tell me my breath stink. Just give me a piece of gum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the truth is, my breath stank ought to be damned. But the solution is, man, why don't you go, I'm going to pop me a piece. Some? Would you like some? Oh, shit, yes, I would love some. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it just know how to deal with me, know how to handle me. And I know niggas act like they got it all.
Men
figured out
say that a
them.
lot. Know how to handle
Know how to
them.
handle me, man.
Yeah.
Cardi B said that shit to the niggas. Like, be careful with me. She said, be careful with me. Like, motherfuckers are precious, dog.
Yeah.
Like, being able to hold like a bird in your hand without crushing it, without smothering it, but you know what I'm saying, still being gentle but firm. I think that's the key to relationships, man. So I would equate that with consistency. And honesty is a part of that, but just being consistently however honest you are.
Okay.
Like, don't just, because motherfucking bitches got a habit of being brutally honest when shit goes bad.
They do.
Now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, you ain't never came? You ain't never came? You know what I'm saying? What was them 12 lies you told me, right? So it's like, yo, like, keep it a buck or don't. But don't only keep it a buck when shit gets rough. You know what I'm saying? Because I think females have that bad. Have you ever done that where you just read a nigga on some, man, G, it's over now. You know what I'm saying? We finna head out. But before you go, take these actual receipts, nigga.
Well, okay, so I've only done that when a guy is constantly saying little slick shit to me.
Right.
Like, because for the most part, I know what I have to say will hurt your feelings.
Because niggas are sensitive, dog.
Right, but if you keep poking me, talking shit, and I'm trying to leave peacefully.
Right.
But if you keep poking me, yeah, I'm gonna lay it out. And
Right.
I've laid it out, and I've had a nigga like, damn, you feel like that? I was trying to go, nigga, but you wouldn't let me go.
See, in my experience, it's been the exact opposite. I shut down, I close off, I won't communicate. And then to try to get a rise out of me, motherfuckers will say the wildest shit to me. Hit me. I've been hit before. I don't know if I've ever told you this. Motherfuckers hauled off and punched me in my eye, dog. And I was just like, I don't like that feeling. I'ma head out. You know what I'm saying? But it's because I won't communicate. Like, I'm not finna yell. I'm not finna raise my voice. I'm not finna be anything but happy. So if I'm
and that's even more irritating.
Yeah, I'm kind of gonna go into the West Wing. You stay in the East Wing.
Yeah.
If you come over to the West Wing fucking with me, I'm going to leave, and I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? What the bam? And females can't stand that silent treatment.
No.
It's like almost worse than being mentally, physically, or verbally abusive. I feel like. So y'all got to be careful with that shit, G, because it's a slippery slope. I'll just put it like that. It's a motherfucking slippery slope. And the golden rule is do unto others as you want done unto you.
Right.
And my thing is do unto others as you want done unto your mama, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That
like,
part.
We gotta get to your daughter. Would you want Nick? Would you talking about? Would you date yourself? Would you? And I think we asked this before. Would you allow your daughter to date you? Would you allow your son to marry you? You know what I'm saying? The type of person that you are.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. So that's a totally different. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? Yeah. I say yes to both. You say you wouldn't date yourself, but you would want your sons to marry somebody like you.
Absolutely.
Right.
But see, I built them up to be somebody that I would.
Type shit. Y'all know what it is, man. Look, that about wraps us up for this week's episode of This, That, and the Third. Literally. We thank y'all for tuning in and turning up. Be sure to tell a friend to check us out on all social media outlets by searching This, That, and the Third with the third spell I like the Roman numeral 3. Once again, it's been a pleasure serving as your host. It's your boy Calvin Leroy King the Third. My lovely co-host with the mostest, Miss Rici Pieci, the one and only, and we are the Undisputed King and Queen Chicago Podcast.
Check us out.